Hi Flosstube friends. I'm coming to you from my living room. It's a Monday. I feel done in. It's a full moon. There's a lot going on today. And I was going to wait until tomorrow to do Flosstube, but I wanted to get today's episode in. I'm tired. Goodness, this may not be the best quality video I've ever done, but anyway, I'm here. So I have decided to do Stitch Mania. I was not going to do it. I announced it in my video that I was not going to do it, and now I'm doing it. I watched too many really great Flosstubes and saw some really great projects. And I looked at my project bags, you know, the ones that I've shown you, and I had a lot of things, a lot of patterns just laid out ready to be, you know, put in bags and everything. And so I went through, and I'm going to do 31. So I'm going to do 31 starts. And so I will show you that in just a minute, my starts that I've decided to do. Sorry, it's finally warm here in Michigan. I'm actually kind of hot. My son, the wedding went well. Thank you for your well wishes, especially Bendy Stitchy. Thank you. The wedding went well. It was beautiful. I'll have to post some pictures at some point in time. Spent all day Saturday just kind of in recovery mode. Did a lot of stitching when I could concentrate on. And today with work and all that stuff. So I had a little bit of haul this week, and actually I just picked up my mail, and there's about 4 or 5 packages there. Oh, you see my cat in the background? That's Maggie. So I have more, so on the next one I'll have more. I'm picking up patterns here and there just as I can. I have a little stitchy budget and everything, and I really need to start selling some patterns because I've been stitching like crazy, so I might do that. And I might offer them, I don't know, what do you guys do with your patterns when you're done stitching them? Do you save them? Now I know I'm going to save my Lizzie Kate and my Prairie Schooler. I'm saving all of those because I'm collecting them. But the other ones, you know, what do you do with yours? Should I sell? Should I keep? I really don't have a lot of storage space. I want other stitchers to enjoy it. And I like being able to just sell a chart for $6 and that includes postage. That's usually what I sell. I usually sell in Stash Unload. But I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. Anyway, we'll see. We'll think about it. But opinions, please. I'd love to hear your opinions. So I got, this is a Chessie and Me, and it is called Way Forever. It's a stitch book with there's a fob, and this is what it looks like on the inside. And I have my 7th great-grandfather's papers from where he was in the Revolutionary War. I have copies of those. I need to finish my Daughters of the American Revolution application because one of my ancestors was an original daughter, we think. I'm pretty sure that's what I've been told. And I want to use a copy of that to line the box in here because I think that's really cool. I also got Spring Frolic, which a lot of people are stitching this. Oh, love it. It's not really calling to me at the moment. It might call to me later. Don't know. I mean, I want to stitch it. It's just not right now. I had a finish last night. My favorite hockey team, the Nashville Predators, because I'm from Nashville, they had a double overtime game last night, and so I was able to put in the final stitches of this one, this guy, Spring Gatherer. This is one of the patterns I will probably sell. Love it. It was a fun stitch. I did it in DMC, and I love the colors, and I can't wait to, I'm actually going to mount it onto a board, I believe, a la Priscilla and Chelsea. So I'm going to do, and if you hear weird noises in the background, it sounds like groaning or whatever, it's my dogs. They're playing. They're happy I'm home. I just got home not too long ago. So I'm going to do a quick go through my Stitch Mania. I have it all in a bag. It's ready to go. If you don't see the fabric in the package or the floss, I made a trip to Joann's on Sunday and got the 33-cent floss deal. So I only needed a few colors, surprisingly. I had everything. I have all the fabrics. They're just in a bin, a separate bin, because a couple of color changes I think I might make. So, without further ado, and there's a few that I don't have the original copy in the package. I have it stashed away, especially if it's a prairie schooler. I have a couple of those stashed away, and one original Blackbird design that I have stashed away, because I am so afraid that my cat is going to drag off a pattern that I can't replace or throw up on it or something like that, because she did throw up on some stuff I was laminating for work. Ugh, it was gross. These are, I have a stitching plan. What works for me is I am going to stitch for either a half hour or an hour on the start that I do. I'm very lucky I have lots of evening time to stitch. My kids are all grown. So I will have an hour of stitching time on the start, and then I can either continue on until bedtime, or I can go to one of the ones that I'm currently working on. So that's what works for me. The other thing that works for me is I'm doing smalls. I have just a few big ones I'm going to start, and that's towards the end of the month. And the other thing is that in several of these, there's several parts. You'll see what I mean in a minute. If I want to do 2 projects out of one leaflet or one pattern, then I'm doing one on one day and then one later on. So I'm not counting that as just one, because I really want to get some finishes out of this. I don't want to end the month with 31 starts, basically. So these are in no particular order, but I do have an order planned out. But I had all of them out the other day, and I decided to not put them back in order. So I am stitching the Prairie Schooler, the little one with the bee. All I have is a working copy that I can't show you, and it's stitched on black Aida. So that's for tomorrow night, my first start. Then, and again, these, I have a plan, but these may not be in order. I kitted up Lizzie Kate's, it's the boxers, and it's called These Are the Days. Oh gosh, that's upside down. I'm so sorry. I don't know if you can see. I don't particularly like this camera angle, but my phone is dying and I needed to plug it in. So you get what you get. Let's see. Then I am probably the only one in the world that has not stitched this one yet. And it is Country Cottage Needleworks Joyful Summer. I love these colors, even though I'm into more country farmhouse look right now. These colors actually will go with my comforter in my bedroom. So lovely colors, very happy colors, which I like right now. I'm planning on doing one of the Prairie Schooler Santas. I have several stitched. And then I have a bunch in my stash, and I'm trying to collect them. But this one is sorry, I need my glasses. The 96 Santa. So there he is. Then I'm doing Little House Needleworks Hometown Holidays. This is the schoolhouse. I'm doing the ones that are relevant to me and to my sweetie. This is the schoolhouse. I'm a teacher, so I'm doing the schoolhouse first. Sorry, I had a hair in my mouth. Ugh. Sorry, ugh. That was unattractive. I know there's a coffee shop, and he is addicted to coffee, so we will be doing the coffee shop. I think there's a bookstore. A needlework shop. Anyway, the ones that are relevant to us, I'm going to do as ornaments. This one is, and I'm sorry, I know I should be taking these all out and everything, but y'all know these patterns. I know you do. And if you don't, you can look them up. Or message me and I'll send you a picture. Country Cottage Needleworks, Love Makes a House a Home. It's called Lovely Home. I've been dying to start that one. That's been in my stash for a little bit. This one, really excited to start this one. I'm actually going to change my stitching plan and start this one earlier than in the month. So, this is what I mean by I'm going to stitch one of these one night. Then I'm going to start this one, and that's going to be for another night. And at the end of the month, I am starting the big one because I really want to do that. I might actually end up doing these a couple of times, but that just depends. Oh, let's see. This one is in the rotation, and this is A Little Easter by Lizzie Kate. Look at those colors. I'm doing spring things now that are my whips. I was not going to do this, but I've had that in my stash for quite some time, and I really love it, and I'd really like to put it out next spring. Some of these I can't show you the picture because it's from Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher. If you guys have not seen this magazine, you need to go and look at it. It's awesome. I have the digital subscription, and so I'm doing Sweet Land of Liberty, and that's from the 2016 summer issue of Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher, if you have it. And I'm going to show you an issue later so you can see. Prairie Schooler Summer Breeze, and I'm planning on doing I think I'm doing 2 of the blocks, and I might start the big one. Or I might do all 4 blocks. But I'm in my stitching rotation or stitching plan for Stitch Mania, I'm definitely starting 2 of these on 2 different days. This one is Prairie Schooler Summer and Winter. And I am doing June and July. June and July are the 2 that I have on my stitching plan. Then the next one is a Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher. And it's a basket with birds, and it's really pretty. Then I have, okay, so this is the premiere issue. So if you get the digital subscription, then you get, all the back issues and everything. So, and I don't know if my camera, my phone might cut off at some point, and I'll do a part 2, But I am planning on doing, because my son is in the Navy, I've mentioned that a time or 10, and I do all the patriotic. I really want to do Lizzie Kate's Liberty Sam. I really want to do him at some point in time, but it's an impossible pattern to find. I had an opportunity to buy one for $40 and passed it up because my son was on deployment at that time. I would have rather spent $40 in shipping things to him, but if it's meant for me to stitch it, he'll come to me at some point in time. Where I want to stitch In God We Trust. Oh shoot, I just showed you that. Sorry. The In God We Trust. That was brilliant, but I don't think I showed it long enough for anybody to stitch it. But I wanted to show you, I don't know if you're into Punch Needle. Well, look at that old goat. I might do it just in back stitch. I think that would look really cute. And then the other one I'm doing from this is, this one's called Liberty Parade, and it's a Sandra Sullivan. Look at that with the crows. Oh my gosh, and it says Liberty. Can't wait to do that one. Okay. Here's another one, and it's called Oh, this is the bushel and a peck, and it's two people kissing. Oh, and it's so cute. And it's in print, punch needle and primitive stitcher. Can't show you this one either. It's from Just Cross Stitch, the digital copy. It's April 2015, and it's called Primrose Maiden. It's a needle book, and then there's a, y'all, cut it out. And there's a, I can't show you that. I can't show you that either. Ah! There's a pin cushion. So that's 2 separate days. That's how I'm doing it, sorry. Another Prairie Schooler, and this is the 1989 one. Look at that, there's cardinals. Love, 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 love. I was born in West Virginia, so that's pretty cool. And then the Prairie Schooler and its Prairie Year Rounds, I want to do, I think I'm doing 2. I know I'm doing July. I might be doing June. I can't remember which one. And I've now buried my stitching plan. But I'm doing 2 out of this one, I believe. So that's 1 start and then another start. And that'll help me get some finishes